Hello, my name is Touma. My ID is 6359553, and this is the lab report number 4 from group 2.
Hello, I am Hannah Contramaestre. This is for lab.
Hello.
Okay, so I am doing activity number 1, and I wanted to include the picture of the actual circuit. I took a picture of it and everything, but then it just looked really blurry. So I just put it into a chart so it would be easier to see. So basically, on the left-hand side of the
Here in activity 2, I'm asked to create a properly biased circuit, as you can see in the screen, with a voltage DC greater or equal to 5 volts, and measure the V0, or in this case the output of the circuit. The objective is to determine how the output changes based on the input in this case scenario in a properly biased circuit. So I have to also manipulate the VCC and the VEE on screen, and I have to determine how does all those components affect or make a difference in the V0 at the end. So since the conditions were that the VDC had to be greater or equal to 5 volts, I made it 5 volts. So all the conditions are met. And to properly bias the circuit, I put the VSS as 6 volts and the VEE as minus 6 volts. As you can see on the screen, the V0 ended up being equal to the VDC. So both are 5 volts. Analyzing the results, we can conclude that in this circuit the output voltage follows the input voltage, which means that the physical short circuit is equal to the virtual short circuit, also referring to the V0 being equal to the VDC, which in this case both are 5 volts. This is because usually the resistance in the output will decrease, but since the resistance is 0 in this case, the V0 or the output is not changed, so it's the same as the input or VDC.
So this is activity 3 for the lab. This is what I did for the first part when I made R1 equal to R2. The first one here is a 1 kilo ohms, and when you do that, it's inverting the amplifier. As you can see, these are the 3 numbers. This is for when R1 is less than R2. The gain is 2 kilo ohms, and it is inverting the amplifier. And this one is when R1 is less than R2, greater than R2, and the gain is 0.5 kilo ohms, and it is inverting the amplifier. And these are the numbers for here. These are the numbers for those.